Good morning. Welcome back, Market Snipers. This is Jesse getting started right on the dot, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Speaking of dot is back over $6. Finally, we've been watching it. We've been waiting for it. We took entries on it below $4. We can take a look at it. Someone was asking me about it, what my entry was over on the Twitter X app. And my first entry was around the $4, just below it, I believe. And then I took another entry on another breakout just above $5. But, before we jump into all the charts, we will dive into all the charts. West Diddy, good morning. Welcome back. Javier, good morning. Welcome back. Good morning, Market Snipers. Good to see you back. If it's your first time, awesome. Welcome aboard. Doc, hi from DE. Welcome back, Doc. So Bitcoin is ultra bullish still on the weekly chart, still ultra bullish. We do have a fourth target remaining. We talked about how it hit target 3 and there's still a fourth target remaining, right? So we covered it. We talked about it. Dallas White, thanks for the repost on Twitter X app. I appreciate that. All of your guys' support, I appreciate you. Just to let you know, the live stream crew and the replay crew of the live streams are out liking the videos. The videos get more views, right? These videos get more views, but the live streams, you guys are winning, right? You guys are winning. You're liking it 2 to 3 times more than the shorter videos. The shorter videos get more views, so you guys got to share these live streams with your people a little bit better, but you guys are crushing the likes over there. So I appreciate all of your support. Pancho, good morning. Welcome back, Pancho. Although I leave for a few days and you guys pump me to see the movie without me. I mean, you're in it to win it from the very beginning. So I'm sure you didn't miss too much, Aldo. But yeah, now it's crypto's turn. Crypto's pumping today. Bitcoin mining stock's been pumping. The likes of us just discovered you. Wish I found you earlier this year. That's okay. You're here now, right? It's better than saying, I wish I found you in 2025, right? Or the end of 2024 when things possibly could be pumping really hard by then. Many said that in 2022 when, I was taking profits at 61,000. They were caught holding the bag, right? They were caught holding the bags. And they wish they would have found me sooner on the Twitter X app. So I've seen this before. It's okay. We're not disappearing tomorrow, right? To my knowledge, we're not disappearing tomorrow. So it's better to be now than never, right? In my opinion, right? I'm a little biased, but welcome aboard, T. Caesar, good afternoon. Welcome back, Caesar. Shooter, by the way, longtime market sniper over there in the Discord. Hi, Jesse. Hi, everybody. What up? Can we take a look at TMF? Yep. Well, just a reminder, we're going to pump through a lot of charts the first half of the stream, first 15 to 30 minutes. We're going to pump through it hard. We got a lot of them to go through. But then make sure, if you're a subscriber, make sure to comment any assets you'd like me to take a look at. Let me know if it's crypto, stock, Forex, and then what are you looking to do? Are you in it? Are you trying to hold it? Are you shorting it? Are you longing it? Whatever you're doing, let me know so we can talk about it through the market sniper lens. But even so, none of this is financial advice, educational purposes only, and hopefully a little bit of entertainment, right? Marion, dang. I thought I was close last time. So we'll just say the last name. I think I'll do better with the last name. Marion Mulder, if I just say it faster. Good evening. Welcome back. Aldo, I'm in it. Of course you're in it. T, ETH, Wen Moon. All right, we'll take a look at all of them. Just so you know, I did this video last night. Bitcoin pumps to 44,000. It hits target 3. Crypto next. Definitely go take a look at that video. 219 views in 13 hours. They're light on likes over there, right? They are light on likes over there. There's only 25 likes, right? 25 likes. That's it. You guys got to go out. The live stream crews got to go over there and help out those views over there. Those are very light on likes. So, but I did cover I covered 10 assets, Bitcoin and 9 crypto assets. It was all based on the 2-week chart, right? So 2-week chart, a little bit longer term viewpoint versus like a shorter term. A lot of times on the swing trading, we're on the daily chart. And then of course, we'll look at the 4-hour chart. And I've been known to do some scalps and day trades as well. So let's keep going. What else? Riding to the moon. Yep. Awesome. Aldo, morning, longtime market sniper, and our first and official only Discord moderator. If I can't get back to you quickly, Arnold is all over it, and he's very helpful. You can tag Arnold as well. Thanks for all of your support, Arnold. I appreciate you. He's unpaid, by the way. He's unpaid. He just wants to give back to the community, and I appreciate every bit of that. Perzo6, hello, Zim, stock. I see bright future next couple months. We can take a look at it. I think I got TMF at around 46. Okay, awesome, cool. All right, well, let's jump into it. Let's dive in more, right? Let's dive into these charts. 42,300 was a third of 4 longer targets hit to the upside. We talk about possibly going up and hitting target 4 in the video from last night. So go take a look at that. And then the possible next buy the dip opportunity, right? Talking about the next possible buy the dip opportunity. And we talk about price putting in another higher low at some point. So we talked about on that video, covered it under 20 minutes. I think it's about 18 minutes long. So we covered Bitcoin, probably at least half of it. And then we go through Chainlink, Solana, Ethereum, Cardano, Matic, Near, Dot, Mana, and Sand, right? And Sand. So ultra bullish on Bitcoin still. 42,300-ish was hit. We've got a fourth target that was laid out all the way back here in January. We don't know when these longer targets get hit, right? We don't have a magic crystal ball, but the targets are on there for a reason, right? They're on there for a reason. Chainlink, let's keep going. Chainlink continues to be ultra bullish. This is the weekly chart, by the way. Continues to be ultra bullish. This is a breakout back here. Weekly chart was in the 6s. I did a video on it. Chainlink, I did a video on it 2 months ago, right? We were bullish. Chainlink, bullish. Bulls have begun their rally. That was 2 months ago, right? So I'm not just live streaming and talking about it. I'm not just covering it as it's the news. I'm not just doing a price update. We're actually doing swing trading, right? We're actually doing swing trading. And foresight is greater than hindsight, right? Everyone can tell you what happened after it happens. We're trying to figure out, we can't predict, right? Well, sometimes it feels like we do, but maybe sometimes we can see when the move is unfolding, and that in the near future, we can see that price is coming out, but we don't know if it's going to work out or not, right? We have foresight, and a lot of times it works out and a lot of times it doesn't. And then we wait for confirmations, right? To try to make those continue to stack those probabilities and go. So one thing I want to talk about is that about the foresight is I posted this a long time ago, right? You can see that it was back in February or January 2022. I posted this chart, and we're not going to get it too much into it on the live stream. I just want to point it out. And many of you were following me back then, following me back in 2021. And we're talking about and laying out the potential bottom almost a year before, right? So almost a year before, talked about how it could hit the 26,000 and then bounce. It did not exactly the timing wasn't exact on it. However, 2023, January 2023, we're talking about future bullish divergence, right? And that we would see price below, the 20,000. And I put out some other charts that were like below $20,000. There's another target box around like the $15,000 to $16,000 area. This isn't just to brag, right? This is for educational purposes. Laying it out foresight. February 2022 was back here. So it was January 2022. This chart was put out, the weekly chart. And we were talking about, going through a bottoming phase. We're talking about wicks can be lower, right? Could be lower than this $20,000, right? Future bullish divergence. This box right here, this colored box, buying the right dip and dollar cost averaging opportunity zone. So we were laying this out back in January 2022. You know my stance. If you've been watching me for any length of period of time, I don't dollar cost average in a bear market. That is absurd. There's so many quote unquote experts that were dollar cost averaging in a down market. You dollar cost average at $60,000 and the price goes to $20,000. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you did, I'm sorry. But now that you're following on the channel, follow me on Twitter, the X app, we will try to talk you out of dollar cost averaging the bear market, right? This was the opportunity zone, the dollar cost averaging opportunity zone, right? Basically from June 2022, this was mapped out in advance. This wasn't mapped out after hindsight. Hey, it's dollar cost averaging time. No, we're talking about January 2022, mapping out the potential, never a guarantee, the potential. And I'm sure for every chart that I do, you'll find some charts that didn't work out, right? But they're usually on lower time frames. The higher time frames, I feel like it's a higher probability that it works out, right? So from June 2022 to January 2023, the dollar cost averaging opportunity zone, right? Watch out for future bullish divergence, which means relative strength is increasing while the price is going down, right? So that's the chart we put out. And then what else did we do? And then fast forward to actual real time played out. Bullish divergence. When? Starting from June 2022. I don't have a magic crystal ball, right? Sometimes it feels it does. Sometimes we got to pat ourselves on the back. And then fast forward to June 2022, all the way to November 2022. We're calling out actual bullish divergence on the weekly chart and calling and watching and waiting for the breakout. This week hasn't closed yet for Bitcoin. This is January 2023, mapped out in advance. Hasn't closed for Bitcoin, but it could be breaking out of this downward consolidation. 18,215. I was already in a long position based off of the daily chart. This is a weekly chart post, but I was already in based off the daily chart. Called it out in the Discord, all that stuff. Not financial advice. Don't copy trade me whatsoever. CME gap was at 28,805. We had it mapped out on the target. Daily buy signal was January 4th. I got in right around January 3rd, January 4th because the close right around then. Caution, weekly and monthly indicators still bearish. That is the caution. We're still cautious on it. And then went on to post the 4-day chart, pending buy signal, right? Pending buy signal, bullish divergence. So that's what we do. That's what we've been doing, and that's what we'll continue to do. And we're not going to always get it right. We're not going to always get it right, but we will continue to sniper the markets together, and we'll continue to move out. So that's my resume. That's my resume. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to do a quick recap. Feel free to go over there and bookmark it. I reposted those yesterday. Bookmark those, share those, let them know who the kings of the sniper of the markets are, and that's us, right? The market snipers, right? We are the kings and queens in my mind, right? So let's keep going. I think I got that one. Yes, sir. Glad to help from the Discord family and Discord. Thanks, Arnold. Appreciate you. Good morning, snipers. BDG, Jesse the man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lucasian, evening all. Awesome. Welcome back. Bubble Donkey, like. Yep. Bubble Donkey, thank you. Appreciate that. Chainlink, ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Still, target one's been hit. Never a guarantee target 2, 3, or 4. I talk about it on the video over here. Definitely go take a look at it over there. Solana. So we were not going to do a deeper dive on this. We spent 18 minutes on it. It was a 2-week chart, though. So it was a 2-week chart that we covered. Buy signal even on the 2-week chart back here on Solana. So definitely go take a look at it. Ethereum just flipped ultra bullish this week, right? It hasn't closed yet, but just flipped ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Remember, target 1's already been hit. This is target 2. And remember, Bitcoin is above target 3 already. So We talk about that in the video over here. Go take a look at it. I'm not going to keep flipping back and forth over here. ADA pumping, spot bag, fire. Yes, Arnold. Awesome. Glad you're doing well. Lawrence, welcome back, Lawrence. Welcome back. Welcome back. ADA pumping. Yep, we're going to get to it. 4%. 4%. Thanks for the TAs and all. You got it, Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you for showing your support. I appreciate it. Smashing the like, smashing the subscribe button. Ethereum weekly chart just flipped ultra bullish. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but look at what happened the last time Bitcoin flipped ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? Right? It was right around target 2. Target 1's down here. Wow. Wow. All right. So let's just think about this for a second. Target 1 was down here. Target 2 is down here. Eyeball test, right? Eyeball test. This is target 3. This is target 4, right? Weekly candle got ultra bullish around target 2. Let's flip over to Ethereum, right? This is live. Target 1. We're right around target 2. Guess what's flipping ultra bullish around target 2? I'm not the market maker, but sometimes we read the tea leaves and sometimes we don't. And on the higher time frames, a lot of things start to look similar, and we appreciate the market makers, right? We appreciate them. We're not trying to be the great white sharks eating up all the retail. We're trying to be the cleaner fish that swim with the great white sharks, even though we are retail, and not get eaten. But clean up the table scraps of the great white sharks had a nice big meal, ate a bunch of retail money transfers continued to happen. People get liquidated, stuff like that. We're the cleaner fish, happy to clean up the table scraps of the great white sharks, right? Ethereum flipping ultra bullish on the weekly chart. Bitcoin did it back here. And then from there, it looked like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 6 weeks, 30% from there, right? So, I mean, this move, 30%, let's see if this lines up. Target 3, right? 30%. I mean, it looks almost identical. Smash the like for that one. Smash the like for seeing that one on the live stream, right? Smash it like. Help me, help you, help me. And don't forget, smash the subscribe button. Just smash it really hard. The algorithms love you for that, right? The algorithms love you for that. Now, on to Cardano. Cardano is also flipping ultra bullish already. It's not even to the 200-week moving average yet, which is at 67 cents, right? So you put a little question mark there, right? A little question mark there. Will Cardano retest the 200-week moving average? It's a good question, Jesse. That's a good question. What do you guys think? Comments. Do you think Cardano will retest the 200-week moving average, right? If it does, from here, right, from the breakout, it was about breakout back here. We called it out at 25 cents based off the daily chart. I was in at 25 cents based off the daily chart. That's roughly 130%. But even from here, right, on the weekly chart, it's ultra bullish right now, 50%. So we're talking about some big possible moves. Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's going to hit the 200-week moving average? If so, do you think it'll hit target 1, right? And then Bitcoin's all the way up here. That would be insane, right? That's what we're kind of watching. Matic, bullish, came back and retested the 200 moving average, already regained it, already hit target 1, right? So now it looks like it's finding support, could be pushing off on Matic, up 3% today. Near. We're getting near liftoff. That one never gets old. Probably yes. Mulder. Oh, sorry. What else? Where are we at? Lawrence, Cardano. Yes, it will. All right. Okay. All right, Lawrence. Yes, it will. Marion Mulder, probably. Yes. Cardano. Yeah, that's good. Stay committed to being non-committal. That's what I always say. I'm committed to being non-committal, right? Even though I'm married, I'm married, and I'm faithful. I am 100% faithful. I can sleep at night, stuff like that. But I'm very loyal. Probably yes. Cardano native tokens on fire at the moment, by the way. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So the tribe has spoken. 2 out of 30 market snipers have spoken, and they say yes and probably yes, right? So there's our live poll. There's our live poll. All right, let's keep going. Laugh of the wife was watching. You can tell. No, she's not. She's working. She's working. She don't have time to watch me. She don't have time. She don't have time. She doesn't have time. Don't worry. AGIX, please. You got it. You got it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Dot bullish back above $6. Almost 4% today. It was 4% earlier. Back above $6. What a great time to be holding DOT. It is. It is a really great time holding DOT. Someone asked me, when did I get in, right? What was my purchase? DOT is on fire on the daily chart, right? When someone asked me on the Twitter X app, right? When did I get in? When do you think I got in, right? I'm a swing trader based off the daily chart, right? So simple answer, right? I got in, well, short answer. I got in twice, right? But the first entry, where was the first entry? Where do you think? Where do you think? Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? Was it here? Or was it here? Oh, yep, you're right. It was back here, right? So that was my first entry. Then the second entry, I did add to it, right? I did add to it. Seemed like it was still, it seemed like it had a lot more room to the upside. So I did add more to it, right? So I did get back in around here as well. So I did add to my position back here, but my original purchase was back down here. I think it was around like 380 or so, right? It was on the breakout. It was before the buy signal. It was a pending buy signal, or possibly even back here. I got in pretty early, pretty close to the downward trend line, right around this area. I can't remember exactly, but that's when I got on a DOT. Let's keep going. DOT weekly chart, right? Let's take this off. Will DOT hit target 1, right? Will DOT hit target 1? I hope so. I hope so for the market snipers, right? Mana bullish on the weekly chart. Seems kind of early, right? Up 3% today. Will Mana hit target 1? That'd be insane. Sand up 1%. That's it? Come on, Sand. Come on. Posted in the Discord. The exact details on it. Posted around 45 cents. There's a buy signal on the weekly chart at about 45 cents. Consolidated for 3 weeks. This is the 4th week it kind of consolidated. Now it's breaking out. G-Rod, let's get it. Yes, G-Rod, I agree. Let's get it. It consolidated at 45 cents on Sand for a long time. I'm not a gaming expert, right? I'm not a gaming expert, and I'm not an expert in the technology on any of these. I just look at charts. And let's go Sand. Yep, covered it on the video. You got it. Quick look at the heat map so we know what to look at. Microsoft down 0.78%. Apple pretty much flat. NVIDIA pretty flat. These move fast. So when they're at 0.09%, less than a 1% move, they're kind of flat. Amazon, Tesla's up 2%, so we can take a look at that. But they're fast movers, so they're kind of slow. You got Meta 1%. So not much going on over in stock. Crypto, Bitcoin's really flat today. Like I said Bitcoin's taking a breath, right? Crypto's taking a breath. You got Doge up 6%. Polkadot, like to see that. Matic, like to see that. Solana, yep. Cardano, 5%. Chainlink's flat, pretty much. So we'll keep taking a look at them if you want to, and we'll go from there. So let's keep going. Bitcoin dominance. Hit the target, right? Hit this longer-term target to the upside, right? Hit the 3 out of 4 targets to the upside that we mapped out way back here. And I reposted 55%. Many people were in disbelief that it would come up and hit the second target, right? They are really into crypto assets, right? All about crypto. right? The altcoins. And they said, no way Bitcoin comes up and hits target 2. No way it hits target 3. And we don't know if it's going to hit target 4 or not, but target 4 is on there for a reason. So we'll take it level by level. Right now it's hit target 3. Bitcoin's hit target 3. GPTC's hit target 3. MicroStrategy's hit target 3. Longer term targets, right? Let's keep going. Hive weekly chart is bullish, right? Toe tapped shorter term target 2, but didn't pierce it, so I'm not going to turn it off, right? You got the daily chart. Remember, these are wild animals. These are wild animals. So it jumps up hard and jumps down hard, right? So almost hits target 2 on Hive, but the weekly chart is still bullish. Will it retest the 200-week moving average again, right? Retested it back here. Retested back here in July 2023. Went through a couple month consolidation, right? Big consolidation. Target 1, boom. Almost target 2. And then we'll see about target 3, question mark, target 200-week moving average. If so, then we can look at some longer term targets after that. CLSK, right? Very similar looking, right? Target 1, target 2, 3, 4, and then just shot up. Just straight shot up. I think it was right when Rick's Moneymakers Helton added here at or got in at $5.40, right? Rick's Moneymakers Helton got in there. He must be a market maker because Rick's Moneymaker Helton got in at $5.40 and then boom, just shot up, reclaimed the 200-week moving average as of right now. Still ultra bullish right now. Weekly chart is ultra bullish as of right now. Hadn't retested the 200-week moving average all the way since November 2021, right? So hadn't retested it in a very long time. We talked about it before it retested 200-week moving average. We talked about that. So just keep that in mind. Foresight is greater than hindsight, right? Bullish on Marathon Digital, retesting the 200-week moving average, right? Pumped up above, came down, put it in a higher low, continues upward. Longer term upward target here at $22. Let's keep going. Up 4.78% today. Bitfarm, bullish on the weekly chart. Will it hit target 1? Longer term target 1? We don't know yet, but it seems like it's trending towards retesting 200 moving average, similar to Marathon Digital. Let's keep going. Whoo, 27 minutes. Let's go. Riot. Bullish on the weekly chart, reclaimed the 200-week moving average, toe tapped the 4th shorter term longer target, already hit longer term target 1. Will it retest it? Will it come back up? Will it hit target 3 similar to Bitcoin? We don't know yet. We don't know. Hut, what a wild animal this is being. So one thing I want to talk about, Hut is going to test your patience, right? It's going to test your patience. You got to have patience. And one example is this, right? So it's going through this higher low, battling, buy signal, come back down, battle, came all the way up to $12.60, went through a split, all that stuff, right? Just keep in mind, watch this. From the buy signal, come all the way back down, right? So get Bitfarm, right? Was going through it, testing patience, waking up, came all the way back down to $1, right? Came all the way back down to $1 and then just boom, lightning in a bottle, right? So this entire time from that buy signal, you're looking at from October 23rd for a month, it battled. It spiked down, spiked up, battled, and then boom, short squeeze. Boom, short squeeze. So I'm not saying Hut's going to do that, but what if Hut goes through this, comes back down, traps some more bears, and then short squeeze, right? What if, right? So it's kind of already been doing that for like a month. So maybe not as much after this last buy signal, but it did come back down, test this. So if the training dots start to come back out, maybe we see it rip up and start hit some of these targets, and maybe it goes straight up like that, right? Similar to CLSK, similar to Bitfarm, similar to all those. We don't know yet. Maybe Hut just sucks, right? We don't know. You see it in the comments. Oh, Hut's terrible because of the fundamentals, blah, 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 right? I don't even, I'll take a glance from here or there, but I don't make any business decisions off of that, right? Because they could be reinvesting into more Bitcoin miners, right? Maybe they're for tax purposes, they don't want to show profits, right? So, regardless of what their reasons are, I don't work for Hut. I'm not an insider at Hut. I don't have any affiliation with them whatsoever. So I have no idea what their true fundamentals or plans are behind it. So the only thing I can do is trust the charts, right? The only thing I can do, the only thing I can control are the charts and what I see on the charts. I can't actually control the price. I can only control what I see in the charts. So if your trading isn't up to par, you either have to get a better strategy or you could have an amazing strategy and you're not executing it, right? I believe 60% of being profitable is executing the strategy, right? And having good strategy is one thing. And if you don't, you got to get a better one. But you got to have an edge in the market. But at the same time, you got to be able to execute that edge. If you can't execute it, doesn't mean anything, right? Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Remember, this is a very steep upward trend line, right? This is the daily chart. Came back down, hit target 1 already. The trending dots are kind of trending over. If you go down the lower time frames, we were calling this out in real time, right? The 4-hour chart here. Back here on the live streams, there's bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart. There's a reverse candle. There's a sell signal, a lower high. So you got a lower high that we talked about, right? A lower high, came down, hit target 1, bounced back up. This could be another potential lower high. Got a pending sell signal on the NASDAQ. Don't shoot the messenger. You only got one bullet in the chamber as a market sniper. Don't shoot the messenger. Shoot the markets. NASDAQ pending sell signal on the 4-hour chart. We're talking about it live, right? Live. SP 500 pending sell signal on the 4-hour chart. Again, the bearish divergence, reverse candle, probably additional bearish divergence. Yep, additional bearish divergence. I could tell by looking at the charts now without even really looking at the indicators. I've just been doing it so many times, but we built the indicators based off of a lot of questions in the Discord since February 2022. And so we built the indicators off of the strategy. We didn't build the strategy off the indicators, right? And it continues to evolve, right? It continues to evolve. I didn't have these indicators for the last bull run. Glad I do. Didn't have a Discord the last bull run. I'm glad I do. There's a lot of talented people in there. They tag me. They let me see their charts. They come up with new assets to take a look at. It's awesome. I love it. So I'll be spending more and more time in there in the bull run, especially once we get past the halving. I've got 7,000 posts in there, right? 23,000 posts on the Twitter X app for my main one. Another 3,000 posts on Market Sniper Pro over here. Jesse, 23,400 posts, right? 23,400 posts over there. I got 7,000 posts in the Discord. 3,200 posts over there. So we're posting charts. We live and breathe charts. You can't do this unless you're obsessed with charts. And I claim to be obsessed with charts. There's proof. There's proof. There's 30,000, 33,000 chart posts, not to mention the weekly newsletter or the bi-weekly newsletter. I post some charts over there for a long time. Just post videos there a lot now. Woo! So we'll continue to post. We've got over 200 private videos, doing more just public videos now, but over 100 public videos already. But we had over 200 private videos still in the Discord. Some of them are coaching. and some of them are just updates in the Discord. They're still relevant today, so you can always learn a lot. I show all the details over there in the private ones, so you can go take a look at them. But pending sell signal on SP 500. We have Shooter, by the way. Can you check BCH? Yeah, we can check it. We'll check it on the second half. 35 minutes in, pending sell SP 500. Let's keep going. Dow Jones 4-hour chart, possible lower high, pending reverse candle on the Dow Jones futures 4-hour chart, right? Something to pay attention to, right? Let's keep going. Dollar was bouncing. We talked about this. We covered it, right? This was, let me take that off. So from back here, we're talking about the inverse of it. There's bullish divergence, reverse candle, buy signal, hit target 1, hit target 2 to the upside, right? So it's retraced a little bit. The dollar has, and you can see that it's hit 2 of the 4 targets to the upside so far. Somebody front run my 4 target down here. We talked about it. We covered it several times in the live streams. You know, always take a look at it. 10-year yield, ultra bearish on the 4-hour chart, right? Ultra bearish. Let's go to the daily chart over here. Ultra bearish, right? We talked about it. We covered it. Hey, Jesse, Emilio, could you check Pepe and Sushi? Sure. Test John, hey, on your crypto trades, do you hold your positions on exchanges or store them in a wallet until you want to sell them? I'm a swing trader, so I need access to them quickly. Whatever's in the trading accounts that I'm swing trading, they're on exchanges, right? So that's it. I'm a swing trader. So don't ask me which ones. Okay. Bearish divergence on the U.S. 10-year yield. Talked about a possible lower high, started to break down, sell signal, target 1 was hit, right? Target 1 on the 10-year yield on this retracement. Target 2, target 3 of 4 was hit. Will it find support? Flip back around. You got a longer term target up here that has not been hit yet, up in the 5%. We don't know if it will or not, but it hasn't. And the weekly chart is also bearish, right? So I did take off this longer term target up here just for visual purposes. It was getting too cluttered, but target, longer term target, never hit this one, right? So you got bearish divergence on the daily chart, breakdown. You got the weekly chart breaking down, right? Weekly chart is breaking down. Long-term bearish divergence as well. So it is going through correction right now, 4%. We don't know if this target is going to get hit. We don't know if this target is going to get hit. As of right now, it's in correction mode. It's hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside so far. 10-year yield. PayPal doesn't even have a buy signal on the weekly chart yet. Could be still early. Daily chart had a buy signal, right? Had a reverse candle way back here. In hindsight, will that be the bottom? We don't know yet. Will that be the bottom? It was oversold. There was a reversal candle and then gapped up, and it's been bullish since on the daily chart. And there are signs that could see a buy signal in the near future on PayPal weekly chart. You got a gap at $72, right? Gap at $72, and it has not retested the 200-week moving average in quite some time. It's been since January 2022. Okay, that's PayPal. Let's keep going. Veritone up 5% today, right? This is one of the AI stock plays that I called out a while ago, right? Did a video on it probably more than a month ago. Had another buy signal, came back down. It's hit only target 1 so far. Seems like it's trending upward now. See if it will possibly hit target 2. Fill this gap up here at 380. Teladoc is bullish, up almost 5% today. It's hit target 1 so far. Trending towards target 2, right? Trending towards target 3. Target 2. Unity Software, still bullish on the daily chart, right? Still bullish, hasn't hit target 2 yet. All these were called out on my top 5 AI stock picks more than a month ago. I did a follow-up one. That's right here. Unity Software. 3 weeks ago, AI stock is breaking out. So I covered that one. Go back and take a look at it 3 weeks ago, right? It was back here, $26, wherever it was. Can't remember exactly. But I did a video on it. We're not just showing charts from what's happening, right? We're not just telling the news over here. Path, ultra bullish on the daily chart. Target, kind of flat today, has been ultra bullish. There's a big gap down here, right? Big gap. TLT, ultra bullish on the daily chart. We talked about this. We covered it. There is a pending buy signal on the weekly chart, right? We talked about it. There's long-term bullish divergence, right? And then we're saying, hey, will it put in future bullish divergence, or will be there higher low, right? So that's what I'm not in a position myself, but we'll see how it does coming into resistance. We'll just break right through, come back down, put in a higher low up here, right? It's possible you come up like that, put in a higher low. Remember the 200-week moving average. There's also could be a short squeeze, right? I think it's a lower probability, but there's always the possibility of a massive short squeeze, right? It's already cleared out the bullish divergence, in my opinion, so far. So is that it? It's coming into resistance here. Watch out for that. A higher probability that it's a long-term reversal is a higher low gets put in, right? A higher low gets put in wherever that is, a higher low. So these could be potential. I think this move right now is too early to say, right? It pumped up like this and then just sold all the way off again. So that's why you wait for higher probability reversals, because of now it's possible that's bullish divergence. I wouldn't even say. I would like to see a bigger or a more defined higher low to say that the higher probability reversal is in, right? So, but we talked about this, we covered it in the past, but it is pending a buy signal on the weekly chart. It's just caution, right? And it's once a higher low is being put in, that's your higher probability. So Iris Energy, still bullish on the weekly chart. Smash 4 shorter term targets over there. BL weekly chart is bullish and it is pumping, right? This was one of the top 5 AI stock picks from a month ago. Black Line Inc., right? Black Line Inc. starting to make its move, right? Is it going to hit longer term target 1, right? Is it going to retest the 200-week moving average at $82? We'll find out. Lemonade, bullish on the weekly chart as well. Has not hit the 4th shorter term target down here, right? We got longer term targets up here. This looks like a double bottom, right? Possible Lemonade. The only thing is on Lemonade is it gapped up so hard, right? It gapped up so hard. So I never got in. I wanted to. I watched and waited for all this. I waited for a sniper entry, waited, and they gapped it up too high for me, right? I didn't want to chase. It's still bullish, right, on the daily chart, but there is a gap down here, $11. So, I moved on, right? But man, I wanted to get Lemonade at that sniper entry. I was watching, and then I woke up and I'm like, no, they gapped it up 44%. Oh, they crushed me. VIX, not much to report on VIX on the daily chart. MicroStrategy closing in on target 4, right? MicroStrategy closing in on longer term target 4. What else? 3M weekly chart is bullish on the weekly chart, right? It's been beat up for a long time. Long-term bullish divergence, right? 200-week moving average is all the way up at 147. Coin up 1%. Rivian. Oh, I know Arnold likes to see Rivian. Rivian, bullish on the daily chart. It's not even bullish on the weekly chart yet, right? Target one's been hit so far. If price breaks through, turns resistance into support, then longer term target arrow, right? So breakout here, buy signal, came back down, back tested the trending dots, pushed back up. It's up 10% today, right? So 10%, that's 45 minutes of charts. Let's just take a quick glance at the Magnificent Seven. Okay. All right. Flat. Nothing too exciting over here. This is the daily chart. There was a sell signal on NVIDIA, right? Kind of letting the trending dots catch up. Has hit three targets, three of the four shorter term targets so far on NVIDIA. We'll continue to watch it. Meta, NVIDIA, don't forget, we've talked about this, covered it. There's that massive 20% gap at 307. We'll continue to monitor over there. Meta also had a sell signal, right? Also had a sell signal. It's hit two of the four targets to the downside, shorter term targets to the downside. Amazon also had like bearish divergence. As you can see, the indicator is even picking it up, bearish divergence, right? And then toe tap target one so far, hasn't even hit target one yet on a possible retracement. Microsoft has hit target one so far of the four shorter term targets. Tesla still kind of going through this consolidation. It looks a little bit different than the other ones we talk about. This is a massive move up, right? A massive move up from the reverse candle down here, pumped all the way to 302, and has been going through a correction and consolidation, right? So it's going to go through a break sooner or later, right? So let's do a weekly chart. Let's do a weekly chart. Let's do a weekly chart. It's still bullish on the weekly chart, right? Going through the consolidation, still bullish, and then kind of mapped out these lines. So it seems like there's going to be a decision time, whether it's going to break back down or pump out, right? So I know it's 50-50, but you have to lean towards the upside. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Hold on. Let's see. Where's the arrow? Oh, there it is. There we go. Figured it out. Let's make the arrow a little bit smaller. So that's what we're kind of watching. If it's still bullish, you got to lean to the upside, right? But that's on the weekly chart. So it could break out from there. And this would be a low. This would be a higher low, potential higher low, found support at 200 moving average. Could break out after that, right? Could see a bigger move from there. This is a big move up, came back down, consolidated, right? Lower high, lower low. Woo, take a deep breath. We're rocking and rolling, right? Let's look at the daily chart, right? Daily chart is the weekly chart, trend lines, right? It is possible it breaks back down, comes back down, and then comes out after that. So, but bullish on the daily chart, bullish on the weekly chart. On Tesla, you have to lean towards the breakout to the upside when the daily and the weekly chart are bullish, right? Tesla John's going to get excited over there. Don't get him too excited. Apple had bearish divergence. Well, possible bearish divergence. Too early to say. Possible bearish divergence on Apple. Very similar to some of the other tech stocks. Kind of redraw this out like this, right? Possible bearish divergence. Too early to say. I got lazy with the target box. I'll redraw that. I'll redraw it. And then I put, hey, if the shorter term targets don't hold, then arrow down from there, right? But it hasn't even broken down. There's a fake out. Expect fake outs along the way. Bearish divergence. A higher low is a higher probability that those shorter term targets will be hit to the downside. Google down a quarter today. Remember, Google had bearish divergence, a lower low, a lower high. and then 3 of the 4 targets to the downside so far. If this 4th target doesn't get hit, then longer term targets to the downside. If it finds support, then break out to the upside, right? We'll play either way, up or down. I'm not in a Google trade. I'm not in a trade on any of these as of right now. I'm mostly in high risk assets. I mean, these are high risk, but higher risk assets. So let's circle back. Let's take a look. Let's go back through which ones you want me to cover. Let me know you're still here. What else? What else? What else? All right, let's go back through. Can we take Aldo? Can we take a look at TMF? Sure. It's an ETF. Thanks for telling me what it is. So TMF, right? Bull 3X. Oh, okay. Someone's getting wild over there. 3X Bull ETF. This is the daily chart. It's ultra bullish. Are you already in it to win it? Or are you, let's see. I'm in it. Okay. Yeah. So then you're just trying to probably push it right now. It's ultra bullish right now, right? It's ultra bullish. It's still trending up on the daily chart. And the weekly chart is just pending a buy signal now, right? You got longer term bullish divergence, right? So, seems like you've got some room. It looks very similar to TLT, right? It's the 20-year Treasury Bull 3X Bull, right? So it's possible that from there you start to see like these longer term plays. So just keep in mind these are high risk with the 3X Bulls, and they're designed to whip you in and out, right? So if you kind of look, let me do those over. Do over. Let's hit the reset button. Let's hit the reset button, right? Just kind of an eyeball test, right? Just a little bit of an eyeball test. We can map it out later if you want, but longer term target 2. This is based on the weekly chart, right? Maybe like 3 up around the 200-week moving average. And then if it gets crazy, maybe all the way to target 4, right? So maybe, with the buy signal, kind of comes up, and then puts in a higher low, right? And then comes up, right? Does something like that, right? So it's possible, comes back and retests 200-week moving average. I think it would take some time to play out, right? I would think that it would take some time to play out, kind of map it out visually. You're kind of looking at it like that, right? You could even draw a preliminary trend line, kind of like that, way back there, and kind of draw it out like that. And technically, a lot of investors will still say it's in a bear market underneath the 200-week moving average. So it could rally in their eyes as a bear market rally, come all the way back down, still be in a bear market, and then be in a bull run, according to many investors out there. So a lot of them define that. So while it's in a bear market, could short squeeze up hard, right? So it's ultra bullish on the daily chart, shorter term, and it's pending a buy signal on the weekly chart. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. Good evening. Yep, ETH, when moon, right? It's ultra bullish on the daily chart. Ethereum, we covered it. It's bullish on the weekly chart. It was ultra bullish for a minute on the live stream, right? A minute on the live stream, it was ultra bullish. And so it was we already covered it, about that time that, maybe this week or next week, then we start to see ETH start to pump up like Bitcoin did. We don't know. What else? Per06, Zim, stock Zim, integrated shipping. Okay. Thank you for letting me know all the details. I see bright future next couple months. Do you see the same? Let's see. Zim. Oh, there we go. Zim, stocks. Let's take a look. Integrated shipping. Yep. So when you let me know all the details, it's a lot easier for me to search for it. And so I appreciate that. How are we doing on likes, by the way? Do we have at least 30 likes? That would be amazing. The live stream and the replay crew is crushing the smaller videos. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that streak alive. We want to try to get 100 likes. That is the goal. Zim integrated shipping, still bearish on the weekly chart, right? It was ultra bullish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. It was oversold, right? And it can remain that way. It was oversold for 6 weeks. It no longer is. That was a massive move to the downside. Holy moly, guacamole. What a move that was, right? So if you had shorted this, right, all the way from the top, March 2022, all the way to potentially the bottom, almost 93% off. Holy moly, guacamole, in 623 days, right? So talk about a bear market. You don't want to sell ever, right? I mean, if you sold anywhere up in here and you bought back more, say you had one share at $78, right? Just say that at $73. Let's say you didn't sell the top, right? $73, you bought one share. Guess what? You can buy 10 shares now. You could buy 10 shares now. So if you only had one share, oh, I never sell because it's always up and to the right. Okay, great. I've seen those videos. I've seen those Twitter X app posts, right? I never sell. It's always up and to the right. But if you did, if you were a calculated risk taker and you sold, right, $73, one share, you sold one share, you owned one share and you sold it, you could buy 10. So in the next possible move up, right? What if it retraced to $53 and you have 10 shares? So 10 shares multiplied by $50, right? That's $500, right? You know, $500, 10 shares, right? One share, $73. So everyone's got their own strategy. It's not for me. I'm just not a buy and holder, right? So I'm not a buy and holder. But that's what the possibilities are. And it doesn't come very often, right? So say you got in down here, you rode it all the way up, you crushed it, you took profits, right? At $70 something. You rode it all the way back down on the weekly chart. You bought 10 more, right? Whatever it is. And you know, that's called winning. I think I got in Team F around 46. Okay, awesome. Good job. Yep. My man. Smash it. Do it. What else? Wife is watching. No, she's not. AGIX, Lawrence, you got it. Let's take a look at it again. There it is. You already asked me to take a look at it. We'll continue to keep looking at it. You keep coming back on the live streams, asking about it. We'll keep looking at it, right? You can always look at the charts, right? So could be breaking down, right? You do have bearish divergence, could be breaking down, could be a possible lower high, right? So all the things that we already talked about, there's nothing really new to kind of report. We talked about bearish divergence, right? This could be a possible lower high. Too early to say, right? But that is bearish divergence. And if so, if the bearish divergence gets cleared out, it's a strong possibility that it comes all the way back down here, finds support and bounces. But right now, bearish divergence on AGIX, daily chart, possible lower high. But remember, when the higher time frames are bullish, could just be a quick wick down, may not even fully clear out the bearish divergence. It could remain diverged, blah, blah, blah. It's just something that it's a possibility. A higher low, you know, says that higher probability is going to at least retrace to 1, 2, possibly 3 or 4 targets, right? Here, let's put those back on. Where is it? There we go. That's one more. And then let's see, one more. There you go. So would be a higher probability if there's a higher low, sell signal starts breaking down from this downward trend line. that target 1, target 2, so on. So not much else to report. Pretty much what we covered last time. Let's keep going. Shooter, by the way, Jesse, can you chart BCH? Yep. Got a request on it. I think last time, not last time, but there it is. Nope. All right, let's take a look at it. I know it's on here. Crypto, Bitcoin Cash, right? BCH. Maybe I took it off. Oh, nope. There it is. Got it. Daily chart is still bullish, right? Daily chart is still bullish. Clean this up. This is probably from a week ago. We're talking about it, and then started to regain the trending dots. Then a buy signal here at about $230, $230, and then broke out of this trend line. Looks like it came back almost all the way back and retested it at 238, and then just pushed straight back up. So daily chart is still bullish, right? Probably was flashing that it was going to be ultra bullish for, within this daily candle. So it was probably most likely. Seth Her, good evening. Yo, good evening. Bitcoin Cash is bullish, and it was probably ultra bullish for a minute, right? The weekly chart is still bullish, right? Still bullish on the weekly chart. So it seems like it's starting to make a move. It's been consolidating after this massive move up from 109 all the way to 330. That is a massive move, like from wick to wick, 215%. It's consolidated for a few months, right? And now it seems like it's trending towards retesting the 200-week moving average. You can see it retested it here, got rejected. Seems like it's going to retest it again, and then we'll see if it regains it, right? So it's trending that way. The daily chart is bullish. Weekly chart is bullish. The last buy signal was at 230. Hope that helps. Let me know. Two of them. Oh my goodness, Emilio. Oh my goodness. What do you want from me? I don't even know if you're still here. I'm going to do one of them. There's still some other requests. Pepe, and I'm losing steam. I'm not going to lie. I'm losing steam. I went hard for 1 hour. Let's take a break. Let's take a 10-second breather. Let's do Pepe. Let's slow it down for just a second. Let's do one of your two, because I want to get through some other people's. So Pepe, let's take a look at it. Down 1.86% today, but it's ultra bullish on the daily chart. What a move that was from back here, right? Massive move from buy signal to wick. 94, 108. Current price, right? Weekly chart, pending buy signal on Pepe weekly chart. Shooter, by the way, you got it. Pending buy signal on the weekly chart for Pepe. At one point, the meme stock, meme crypto asset was at all the way up here, right? So let's see, that was May 2023 and dropped 86%. Woo! Dropped 86%, right? Pending buy signal on the weekly chart. There's not enough chart history to show what the real candles are, right? On base for the indicator. So you got to drop down to like the daily chart. So you can kind of see that, it was listed on the exchanges and it was dumped. They dumped on you, right? They dumped their bags on you. Crypto influencers obviously were in on it, right? They get in early, they pump it, and then they dump it on you. We don't do any of that here on this channel. We're against that. Okay. Hey Jesse, can Docu be part of the Discord? Yeah, of course. Anybody can, right? Discord is private, but what you got to do is come over here, go to the website, and then there's only two options, right? There's only two options. You brought it up. Thanks for bringing it up. Services over here. Discord's included with both, right? $29 a month. You also get the sharpshooter indicator 3.1 and more, right? I just don't list it all out. And more, right? Sharpshooter package. If you want to take a deeper dive, there's 60 plus hours of recorded coaching, 2 indicators, bot alerts of potential buy and sell of our top 40 list, top 20 crypto assets, our top 20 stock and futures assets. So our top 40 sniper list, buy and sell, a lot bot alerts on our weekly chart. I should probably list all this out on the website, but I don't. We have the weekly setup. So if you're more of an investor, the weekly setup. We have the daily setup if you're more of a swing trader on the daily chart. We even have as low as the 4-hour chart for bot alerts of potential buy and sells. And you still have to chart it. So that's why we only put it in the $79 a month, because you got to know the strategy for it to really make sense, right? Let's keep going. Let's go back over to Pepe. Ultra bullish on the daily chart, pending buy signal on the weekly chart. If you got to listen for colors. Yeah. Yep. We talked about that a lot in Discord. We lost. People lost it. I lost $9,000. I forgot about a wallet. I forgot about it. I had too many wallets. I try to be diversified, right? I try to be diversified, and I had like 17 wallets or something. I can't remember. I can't even remember how many wallets I had because I was worried about hackers. I was worried about exchanges going down. So I think I had like 17 wallets, and I forgot about BlockFi, right? I forgot about BlockFi. I posted it on Twitter X app. I lost $9,000. I lost it. But then I found it, right? After they filed for bankruptcy, I was holding it. So the bear market, quick recap. I was holding it on BlockFi in Gemini USD. So GUSD, I was holding it because I sold the Bitcoin, right? That was one of the wallets I sold spot Bitcoin, and I went to GUSD on BlockFi, and it was $9,000, and I forgot about it. I was moving stuff off of and going to cash, and a lot was going on back in 2022, right? And I was shorting bounces and stuff like that. Forgot about it before it was too late. Then they stopped allowing transactions to happen. Then they went into bankruptcy. And then sure enough, I got it back, right? And I posted on Twitter X app, and I was able to transfer it off of BlockFi and transfer GUSD and get out of that, right? So I got the $9,000 back. I didn't think I was going to get it back. I didn't risk more than I was willing to. No one wants to lose $1,000. Nobody wants to lose $9,000, but it's not life-changing money to me. And so I forgot about it, right? So I forgot about it. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's back. But didn't lose sleep over it. Didn't cry about it. I just talked about it to let people know that, hey, if you also went through something similar, then maybe you could get your money back as well. So yeah, I lost it and got it back. Learned my lesson though. Stay diversified, but not too diversified, right? So I was diversified. Can you please chart ETH Grayscale Ethereum Trust? Sure. It's probably going to look very similar, right? Very similar, but we can take a look at it. Tesla John, you got a lot of requests today. Do you? No, you've got a lot of comments today. I appreciate all your comments, Tesla John. It's good to have you here. Let's see. All right, let's go back to all, and then do Grayscale over here. Let's take a look at it. Bullish on the daily chart, back above the 200-week moving average, right? Some say that's in a bull market. We wouldn't wait for that. There's no way we would wait for that. That's too slow moving for me. I don't even wait for the weekly chart. I do like to see weekly chart start to flip back around and show signs of strength, but not necessarily wait for a buy signal on the weekly chart. If you're a longer term investor, then yeah, I mean, even waiting for a buy signal on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, you would have done really, really, really good in the last bull run, right? So ultra bullish on the weekly chart for a grayscale. Is it kind of leading the way, similar to GBTC, right? So grayscale Bitcoin, uh, kind of leading the way of Bitcoin. It's pumping higher and hits the targets faster, right? So something, so ultra bullish on the weekly chart and bullish on the daily chart. So if you're a long-term holder on it, you're probably still trying to maximize it, and you're probably right around target 1 now. And then you got probably like I don't know, target 2, target 3, maybe draw it at that, probably like target 4, right? So probably something like that on ETH Grayscale. Hope that helps. Short of Amazon 145 thoughts. Dallas, you maniac. You hardcore market sniper. Amazon. All right, let's take a look at it. You shorted 145 Amazon. Okay. What time frame are you on? What time frame are you on, right? It could work out, right? So remember, there's bearish divergence. Let's see. Let's get back on the cursor here. Bearish divergence, possible higher low. I put a possible lower high. I always do that. I'm never gonna fix that, especially on the live streams, right? When I'm just rocking and rolling. So lower high, possible lower high. Too early to say, right? 4-hour chart, bearish divergence all the way through here. Possible lower high. Possible lower high on RSI, right? So yeah, I mean, it seems like it could work out and come in, at least hit target 1, right? So if you get a sell signal again on the 4-hour chart, then it's going to start to look better and better, right? So you probably have to drop down to a much lower time frame, maybe even the 2-hour chart. There's a sell signal on the 2-hour chart. So seems like the probabilities, like if this is the peak here, back in November 27th, you wicked all the way up. This could be a lower high in the 2-hour chart, another sell signal. Maybe it comes back down to target 1, and then we'll see from there, right? So there is a sell signal. It is bearish on the 2-hour chart, but you have to drop down to a really lower time frame. Now there's a sell signal on the 1-hour chart, back below the trick dots. Again, this is looking like kind of the high here. So yeah, I mean, it's better than being in a long position. Just know that these are shorter term targets, and these are shorter term, lower time frames, like the 1 and the 2-hour chart. Otherwise, it's still bullish in higher time frames. So, losing steam over here. I'm going to keep powering through. You better be smashing a like over there. I'm trying to power through over here. Silver does not look good on the daily. I mean, it pumped hard, RJ. Welcome back, longtime market sniper. More than 1 year in the Discord. Same as Shooter, by the way. More than 1 year in the Discord. So good to see it. GSVR waiting for higher low to be put in. What are your thoughts, Jesse? Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. First of all, let's look at silver futures. Let's take a look at silver futures. Let's take a look. This is a 1-hour chart. Let's get off the 1-hour chart. Weekly chart, still currently bullish on the weekly chart. Trending dots are down here at $23.47, right? So could be consolidating. Remember, we were going through this whole entire consolidation, right? We talked about it in the live streams, even all the way back to back in here. We talked about it as consolidating. We talked about fake outs along the way. As of right now, it looks like a fake out down, fake out down, fake out to the upside, coming back into this consolidation area here, right? That's what it seems like. Massive engulfing candle. If you were to take off this right here, if that weekly candle closes like that, that doesn't look great, RJ. That would be, now I don't trade off of engulfing candles. There has to be other things going on as well. But let me just point something out. This is a bearish engulfing candle and then started putting in lower lows, right? This could be a double top, possibly. If it closes like back below $24.38, the week's not over. It's only halfway through the week, right? We don't know. This is a nasty bearish engulfing candle, right? So I don't know. It doesn't look good on the weekly chart. So let's turn it back on, right? But could come back down, put it another higher low. It's been going. If you look back, it's just not that exciting unless you're on a lower time frame, right? So lower time frame is very exciting on the futures, but like going through all this on the weekly chart, if you're a long-term investor, I mean that just doesn't even look fun, right? I'd rather be something else if I'm holding longer term, right? It's just like you can go all the way back for like a year, and really it's a plus or minus, all the way back, December 2022, a year plus or minus sideways, right? Still prices around $24. So I don't know, but if you look on the daily chart, big engulfing bearish candle again, and it just starts to head downwards, right? So bearish engulfing candle, even on the daily chart, it's trending down, right? It is trending down. You look on the 4-hour chart, there was bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart. So it's very interesting to short it after such a big, massive move to the upside. If you're on lower time frames, then you had there's this gap up here in silver futures. Then you had a bearish divergence, right? And then sell signal on RSI sell signal back here. Big bearish wick candle here. I think it's spinning top. You can call it doji, right? There's so many names out there. I'm not a candle expert, but I do know when they look bearish, right? And then a candle close back below here, 4-hour chart, sell signal, stuff like that. So it's been bearish ever since. And now the 4-hour chart is ultra bearish. So that's silver futures. GSVR though, since you brought up, probably we'll take a look at it. GSVR, right? Already took a look at it before. Let's take a look at it. Looks very similar, right? We were talking about it was breaking down in the 4-hour chart, sell signal, blasting through targets. What you'd want to see is the next buy the dip, right? We eyeball test target 1, bounce and go. Target 2, nope, dropped right straight back down, right? So bearish on the 4-hour chart. It's trending downward, MACD bearish crossover, and it's trending down. And in silver futures is ultra bearish on the 4-hour chart. So trending down right now. So that's about it. Gold could be finding the higher low already, but silver looks less strong in my opinion. Okay. Talked about it. Yep. What else? Could you take a look at Zim daily chart? Yep. You got it. Smash the like button. D General. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Smash that like button. They say to smash it. Smash it. Dallas White, gotcha. Thanks, man. Need to zoom out. You got it. You want to look at multiple time frames. What is the overall? I like to trade with the trend overall. What is the overall trend? What is the weekly chart doing? Is it bullish or bearish, right? And then drop down to the daily chart if you're swing trading the daily chart. And then if it's bullish, I want to be buying the dips for the most part. If it's the end of a trend and there's some divergences, stuff like that, that would be different. But that's a trend reversal. But if it's bullish on the weekly chart and there's a correction on the daily chart, and then it's looking like a possible buy the dip opportunity, I'm buying that dip, right? So, or vice versa. If it was bearish on the weekly chart and say 2022, I was shorting the bounces on Ethereum with 10x leverage, 4,384. I shorted Ethereum. I shorted it 3,408 on Ethereum. Many experts on YouTube, many experts on Twitter X app were all very ultra bullish. I was shorting those bounces. So we called it out in the Discord back at 3,408. I was all over it, posting it play by play in the Discord. You can go back. You can search Jesse Olsen charts. You can and then search ETH. I haven't deleted any charts, 7,000 posts. You can go back, see all of my work going back to 2022 with all the details. You can search any symbol. I type in the symbol. So Jesse Olson charts. You can go Jesse Olson in the Discord and type in the symbol with that search, and it'll pull up everything under Bitcoin, whatever it is. I try to type it out. So that's in the Discord. It's all there. It's all there. I got nothing to hide. I'm never going to be 100% accurate, but I would think that it looks pretty high. Let's keep going. Tesla John, you got it. You got it. You got it. Litecoin hasn't been doing much. Okay. I think that's about it. Hour, 20 minutes. Thank you again for all of your support. I appreciate you. Keep smashing the like button. Keep sharing this with your friends and family. Help me, help you. And we'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. And if you haven't seen this video from last night, definitely go over there. Smash the like button over there. We need the live stream crew help over there. Go ahead and smash it. And then we will see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Hope you all have a good rest of your day.